I mean, she's really good tennis player. Goes for her shots, takes the ball early, rips. Being a lefty is always tricky, competes really well. I mean, obviously she's beaten a lot of top players this week. I don't really think she needs me to tell her that she's a great player, that we're not going to see enough of her, but we definitely are. And she proved that tonight. I mean,
what a week it has been at Indian Wells. And even though the tournament has come to an end for Alex Eala, the conversation around her is just getting started. Because when someone like Jessica Pegula steps up and starts defending you, starts vouching for you, starts going off about how special you are, you know that the world is paying attention. And that is exactly what happened after Alex Eala's loss in the round of 16 at Indian Wells. Jessica Pegula did not hold back. She had plenty to say, and every single word of it was the truth. Let's start from the beginning, because this story deserves to be told properly. Alex Eala came into Indian Wells, and she did not come quietly. She came in swinging. She came in with purpose, and she showed everyone watching that she belongs at this level. Her wins throughout the week against top competition were a statement. They were proof that this young woman from the Philippines is not just a feel-good story. She is a genuine force in women's tennis. And when you start beating the name she was beating, people start talking. The crowd start growing. The energy starts building. And Indian Wells felt every single bit of that energy this week. But tournaments are tough. And the round of 16 brought a result that did not go Eala's way. She lost. And in that moment, a lot of people were watching to see how she would handle it. How does a young player deal with defeat when the entire world is watching? When thousands of Filipino fans have traveled all the way to California just to be in her corner? When the pressure is real and the cameras never stop rolling? That is the moment that reveals character. And Alex Eala revealed hers in a way that left everyone speechless. She did not rush off the court. She did not disappear into the tunnel and leave her fans standing there wondering. She stayed. She waved.
The whole crowd was against me, and I was like, what on earth is going on? Like, where do these people come from? And then week after week, as she has done well and established herself as a really good player on tour, they all come out to support her. And so I think we saw that in Australia when it was kind of overcrowded. They put her on a too small of a court.
To every single one of her supporters who had made that journey to be with her, she looked them in the eyes. She expressed her gratitude, and she carried herself with a grace and composure that even some of the biggest names in sport cannot manage on their best days. That image, Alex Eala waving to her fans after a tough loss, is going to stay with people for a long time, because that is who she is. That is the kind of champion she already is, even before the trophies start piling up. And Jessica Pegula saw all of it. She sees it every time Eala steps onto a court. And after that loss, Pegula spoke her truth, and she did not hold back a single word. Pegula made it absolutely clear that one loss in the round of 16 does not define Alex Eala. One result on one afternoon does not erase everything this young woman has done and everything she is going to do in this sport. Pegula declared that there is no one paying attention to women's tennis right now who can deny the potential that Alex Eala is bringing to the WTA. And she is right. You simply cannot deny it.
Amazing. I mean, I played her when she kind of broke out last year in Miami, and I'm from there, and the whole crowd was against me, and I was like, what on earth is going on? Like, where did these...
Pegula spoke about the energy Eala brings to the tour. She talked about how from the moment Eala broke onto the scene, she brought something different with her, a freshness, an electricity, and a genuine love for the game and for the people who come out to support her. Pegula said she has loved watching Eala grow and develop as a player, and she made it clear that what we are seeing right now is just the beginning. Think about that for a second. What we watched at Indian Wells this week, the incredible atmosphere, the packed crowds, the electric matches, all of that is just the beginning of what Alex Eala is going to bring to this sport. Pegula even mentioned that she would love to have Eala on her podcast to sit down and really talk about the kind of attention and energy she is bringing to the WTA right now. Because it is not a small thing. When a player is drawing the kind of crowd and passion that Alex Eala draws, that matters for the entire sport. It grows the game. It brings new fans in. It makes existing fans even more passionate. Pegula clearly has a deep appreciation for what Eala represents, not just as a player but as a personality and as a symbol for her people. Speaking of personality, Pegula also praised the way Alex Eala is handling all the fame and attention that has been coming her way.
Won the match not because she played incredible, just because I made all of those mistakes from, like, if you look from the outside, kind of like from an easy balls. If Iga would win...
And let's be honest, that is not easy. When you become a national hero, when an entire country rallies behind you, when millions of people are watching your every move, that pressure can be enormous. But Pegula said that the way Eala is carrying that responsibility is nothing short of amazing. She is doing it with grace. She is doing it with humility. She appreciates her fans in a way that is genuine and real. And in the face of defeat, she shows a composure that speaks volumes about who she is as a person. Compare that to what we sometimes see from other players. We have all seen what happens when certain high-profile players lose matches they expected to win. Instead of acknowledging their opponent's brilliance, some players try to take credit for the loss by saying they played poorly rather than admitting the other player was better. That contrast makes the way Alex Eala conducts herself even more refreshing and deeply appreciated by everyone around the sport. This is exactly why players like Jessica Pegula are going to bat for Alex Eala. This is why Pegula is not just praising her game, but actively defending her and supporting her. And it goes back further than this week. Earlier in the season, when Eala was drawing massive crowds but was not being placed on bigger courts early in tournaments, Pegula spoke up about it then too. She publicly supported Eala and said she deserved the bigger stage, so her fans could be there to support her. That is what a real ally looks like. Someone who recognizes talent and stands up for it.
Eala is the match that I was looking at, and there was people like wrapped around the stadium just trying to get in, which is pretty crazy. And I mean, it's cool to see and it's exciting, but obviously, you know, for fan experience, I don't know, because I'm not living that same experience, but hopefully the event kind of continues to.
And Pegula was not alone. Tennis legend Novak Djokovic also added his voice to the conversation, saying that Alex Eala deserves all the attention and respect in the world. Djokovic acknowledged that Eala is the biggest name in tennis to ever come out of the Philippines, and that she and the Filipino fans deserve to be treated with the respect that comes with that status. When you have someone like Novak Djokovic standing up for you, when you have Jessica Pegula defending you, and when even opponents are showing you love after matches, you know that what you're doing is something truly special. Indian Wells may be over for Alex Eala, but her story is far from finished. Up next is the Miami Open, a tournament that holds a special place in Eala's journey. It is one of the events that helped introduce her to the global tennis stage. She will return there with something to prove, fired up, focused, and ready to remind everyone exactly who she is. And her fans, those passionate supporters who showed up in California to cheer her on through every match, will be right there with her again. Because that is what this fan base does. They show up.
That's been a talk, and which is understandable. You know, there's some players coming from respective countries, like she's coming from Philippines, which is now a big deal. You know, she's been the biggest ever, tennis player from that country, which is a big country, and there's a big interest. So things like that happen. I mean, it's you could argue that it was, maybe a poor schedule, and maybe they could schedule him on a bigger court. Yes, but again, she's so young and she's just coming through.
Jessica Pegula said it best. One loss does not define Alex Eala. What defines her is the way she plays, the way she carries herself, the way she loves her fans, and the way she is already helping change women's tennis. The WTA is better with Alex Eala in it, and the best is still yet to come. White heavy check mark if you want. I can also make the script more viral for YouTube, higher retention storytelling style, so it performs better for sports commentary channels.